is. Because, you know, follow for follow is one thing, where, you know, you're getting your follower count up, yeah, sure, like, that's all well and done. But, like, when you actually get, like, a network going, and, like, it's just a mass group of people that's constantly supporting each other. Like, I honestly can't remember the last time I played a Battle Royale. Like, it's been, like, normally, like, I stopped COD, like, a long time ago. Just because, like, it wasn't my wheelhouse. I wasn't enjoying it as much as I used to. Do I have everything for him right now? Oh, I do, shit. But, like, I wasn't enjoying it as much as I used to. So I was just like, yeah, why keep going if I'm not having fun with it? So I was just like, fine, like, I cut it out. And then, you know, Apex was my big go-to, and I still love playing Apex, but, like, I hate playing with randoms. I really, really do. I can't stand doing it, and I know a lot of people understand why I can't stand doing it, because, like, most of the time you just get matched up with people who are way, way too serious about it. And it's just like, well, you know, like, they'll sit there and they'll rage about every little thing, or they're little loot goblins that steal all the stuff and, like, loot in the same area that you're looting in, when it's just like, why? Or they're just, like, crazy toxic people, and it's just like, I don't want any of that. Like, it's one of the main reasons I never really went for ranked, because, like, there's just too many people who are so focused on, like, well, see, constantly looting things is one thing, but, like, when I say loot goblin in terms of an angry statement, I mean, like, I'm looting a chest, or, like, we're just, you know, right off drop, and there's no teams around, and they drop in the same area that I'm in for absolutely no reason, and take the stuff in the place that I'm going. Like, I could drop in a place where there's 3 chests around me, and, like, there's literally a building right next to it, and, like, a building right next to that, and I'm running towards a chest, and I open it first, but they see something in there that they want, so, like, and obviously Octanes are really bad for it, is they'll stim just to rush in and, you know, maybe get, like, a purple shield that's there, or the gun that they want, and stuff like that, instead of, you know, saying, man, like, I want to run that, I'm really good with this weapon, and, like, you know, maybe even talking to me, and being like, can you drop that? Like, I really need it. Because, like, it's one thing to, you know, loot a lot, or, like, liking to, like, loot a bit before you start getting in there and fighting stuff, because I can understand that. Like, I'm not the best at the game, I like to be prepared, I like to have, you know, semi-decent gear. Sometimes that doesn't happen, because, you know, especially if you hot drop. But, like, oh no, ad. How far am I in? Half an hour. I'm gonna wait a couple seconds. You know. Hopefully Bilbo will let me know when he's back. I miss you, Bilbo. I know you're only gone for a short time, but I miss you. Just know that. Okay. But yeah, like, it's one thing to, like, talk to your teammates and be like, I'm looking for this, like, I love to run this weapon, I'm really good with this weapon. Like, that's one thing, but, like, to steal something that your teammate is directly going for is just, like, is dirty. Like, I don't care how good you are at the game, if you think you're the best. I don't care if you're the best person on your team. Like, you don't, like, steal from your teammates, because then you just left them at a disadvantage. Like, it'd be like getting, when who gets back he's streaming? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. But yeah, like, but, like, when you get in, like, if you're not, like, and even if you can't communicate with your friends, if you're one of those people that doesn't like to turn on their comms for specific reasons. Oh, Bilbo. Okay. But, like, when you're, he just sat in his chair.
We don't know our own strength.
But like when you're if you can't like chat and you're one of those people that doesn't like to turn on your mic, at least ping and like, you know, at least you'll ping stuff. But like stealing stuff from teammates and leaving your teammate short on something is just it's a dirty move, and like it shouldn't happen, like regardless of what battle royale you're in. But like I find there's so many people who think like, you know, I'm the best on my team, I should get whatever I want, blah blah blah. And then, you know, they're upset when people leave. Or like like cuz I've been seeing this a lot on TikTok lately where people will sit there and steal from their teammate, so their teammate will just up and leave the match. And they're like, "Oh my god, you're just such a baby." And it's like, "Well, no, like you're just Oh, that make yeah. I should do that too. I like that. I like that thought. But like friggin' like they see their teammates like leave just cuz yeah, we're talking about toxic players, Bilbo. But like they'll leave just cuz they looted something that they were going for, or like somebody pinged something and like a teammate calls dibs on it, and then, you know, somebody will sit there and just, you know, run in and get it anyways even after dibs was called. And so, you know, you leave the game and they're like, "Oh, well, you're just a baby." It's like, well, no, like you called dibs for a reason. Like that's why the dibs system's there. Like I can understand if you're on comms and you call dibs on it and then your teammate goes, "Oh, can I get that instead? I really, really need it." And then you go, "Oh, okay, whatever," and you don't take your dibs out, fine. Like that's one thing. But like if you sit there and you call dibs and you're actively running for something, or like you ping a location and be like, "I'm going to loot over here," like, and then your teammate runs in the exact same direction to get all the stuff before you, and it's just like, why? Why would you do that? And like especially off drop, if you're doing stuff like that off drop, that's extra dirty. Because like I can understand if you're dropping and it's like, you know, it's a hot drop and you need let's see, who can I give this to? Like if you're hot dropping and like there's a bunch of teams around, absolutely 100% drop in the same area. Drop in the same area. The good thing for scum, right? We were more talking battle royals and stuff like that. I'll have to get used to the scum stuff soon. Well, I guess after I get it. Kind of have to get it to get used to it. But like, you know, like if you're like taking stuff, like if you're hot dropping and like your teammates are, you know, your teammates should drop in the same area. Just because, like, if there's so many teams around, like, you got to try and all loot up in the same area so you don't get, like, picked off one at a time. Oh, okay. But, like, you know, you wanna drop in the same area and loot from the same area, but in that instance, you still gotta make sure that you give your teammates something to get. Because, like, I find there's a lot of people that will do that, too. Is they'll sit there and they'll hot drop and drop in the same area, but then they won't leave anything for teammates. And it's just like, well, now we're at a disadvantage again, because now I have no guns. You're rushing a fight because you're, like, all kitted up and ready to go. But, like, why would I... And then, you know, those same people, when they die, will sit there and blame the person not getting into the fight. And it's like, well, like, you just rushed a fight because you're kitted up and ready to go, and I can only punch somebody. So, like, it's a lose-lose situation in the fact that if you go down, you blame me. But if I go in and I'm just punching the guy and can't win...
I've been doing really great lately.
Like, and I can't win, then you blame me for going down anyways, saying I'm a trash player. And it's just like, how is it any different? And then, like, you know, people like that will, you know, get all up in a tizzy and, like, you know, have all these fucking big things again. And have a big friggin' bitch fit. when the teammates just, like, you know, leave mid-match or something like that. And it's like, well, guess what? Like, there's a reason for that. Like, you know, when I sit there and there's people like that in matches that I'm in, I won't stay. Like, no, not a fucking chance. Like, why would I stay and, like, not have a good time? And then, you know, those same people, there's like, well, like, why should I play your way? Like, your way's no fun. Like, that's not how I play. Like, I play the way I like to have fun. It's like, okay, I understand that. You know, you want to play to have fun. What do you mean by army tactics? Because, like, there's so many different ways to interpret that. Because, like, you know, I sit there and, like, I play to win. Like, you know, if I get in a gunfight, I get in a gunfight. But, like, if I'm sitting there and I can, if I hear somebody coming and I can get into an advantageous position in a room, yeah. If I can get in an advantageous position in a room where I know they're not going to be able to get to me unless they go through something that's going to get them killed, or it's, you know, I'm going to get the drop on them, then 100% I'm going to sit there and friggin' take that advantage. Like, if I'm in a building, like, trying to get some guns, and I hear somebody's footprints coming up the stairs, 100% I'll back myself into a corner and wait for them to run into that door and friggin' tank and, like, just, you know, lay down fire. And, you know, some people just, you know, can't understand that. Oh, okay. You sit there and you're just like, shh, gotta be quiet so the enemy can't hear me. I usually do that too, like, unless I'm, like, calling out for something, like, to let them know, like, okay, like, somebody's over here, like, this is what's going on, blah, blah, blah. If I'm in the middle of, like, a fight or something like that, usually I'll quiet right the hell down, because, like, I'm trying to concentrate. I find it's the same, like, when I play Apex, and, like, I'll sit there, and if I'm in the middle of, like, this giant-ass gunfight, like, I'll stop talking to chat for a second, and I'll be like, okay, like, you know, this is what's going on. I gotta figure out where they are, where I'm gonna go, like, where I want to shoot them from. Because, like, you know, some people, when they're just sitting there be like, and then, you know, like, you're in the middle of stream, the stream is like, what the fuck is he doing? And then your teammates are just like, yo, are you still there? Like, what's going on? Are you still there? Everything good? Gonna go over, get here, hope I don't activate. See if there's anything else in this room. Less wave, but yeah. Oh no, I understand. But yeah, it's like when I'm talking, like, even if I'm on the phone, like, I'll kind of, like, I hand talk a lot. Oh, this looks... So I knew it was some kind of plant-based thing. But, like, you know, gotta do that, right?
Here?
Here, yes, here. Maybe there?
It's here?
It is.
Yes. All the energy flowing through the wedge comes together and collects here.
Is
And now
that thing a Zoogle? Holy crap, it's
I really hope it's not a Zoogle.
A central core and a guardian?
Oh.
Once we beat that thing, it'll stop the wedge from taking in any more astral energy, right?
It's very possible.
It seems
Oh, he
we're
looks
in
like a
for
lot of
fight
fun.
Regardless.
Seems like we're in for a fight. No.
Stay sharp, everyone.
Is there no end to what the Remnants can cook up?
Oh, I think we fought one of these things before.
But I do know it's pissing me off.
Watch yourself. There is no knowing what it is capable of.
Any other wisdom you want to pass along? Denied.
Denied. Get it, punch it, make it dead.
This one's all mine. You picked the wrong fight.
Where are you going?
Here I come. You're finished.
Glacier Spear. Here's evil. Freeze Lancer.
Love you too, man. Thanks for stopping in. I'm gonna kill this random plant tentacle monster just for you.
Can't get out of this. It's over. We've turned the tables on him.
There we go, there goes that tentacle monster.
Right. No time to hold back.
My natural defenses are fading. I'm a sitting duck.
Retreat from this battle.
Retreat? I would never.
I'm a sitting duck, okay. Quack quack.
You may be strong, but I'll never back down.
Here's a healing arm. Far enough. I'm just getting started.
You're mine. With the earth. Soaring right spear.
Who wants to die next?
Well, there's tentacle number 2.
Dragon shout. You're mine.
Healing circle.
Glacier
Glacier
spear.
Woohoo!
It's over. The flame inside me yearns to be let free. Glimmer soaring right spear. I can carve what? More Zuko?
Keep calm and take them down.
Of course there's more Zugos. There's a fucking boss.
Glimmer dragon.
They've got me in their sights.
I can do without the tank. Dragon shout. Soaring right spear.
Gotta try and stay off the ground. Not that far off the ground.
That's my cue.
Come on.
Shut him down. Eat this. Ready and ready. Dragon swarm.
Healing circle.
Thank you for the healings.
This fight out.
That wouldn't be a complaint idea.
So where's that last tentacle? Right over fucking... No!
It's over.
Coming through.
I can carve through armor. In a bind.
No escape. Start up. Dragon shout.
This one's mine.
Glimmer dragon.
Not on my watch.
Eagle assault. Really support. This one's all mine. Start up. Burn in hell. Dragon shout.
There we go.
Take this. You're finished.
I'm out of ammo.
I'm out of ammo. I'm just like, okay. Get in here. Like, get these small things, I guess. I got one tentacle left, yes. This friggin' stupid plant dealie is getting in my fucking way. Well, I guess they're both plant dealies, but, you know.
No further.
All wrapped up.
Don't be complacent. Do you know that word?
Yes, I'm not an idiot.
Oh, we're almost through here. We're almost through. Yes. What is it?
What should I do for the to wait for my teacher for 20 minutes, but she doesn't know?
Uno momentus, people. I have come back. Random shul problems. Gotta love when teachers don't show up, right? Do I hit the button? Do I hit a button now? No? It just dies? I'm okay with that. Although I would have loved to kill it in some fancy, flashy way. No, it's not over. It's never over like that. Absorbs all the astral energy. Goes Super Saiyan. That'd be awesome. What's going on? What's happening? What's going? What's happening? You can hear something. Don't walk into the light. She gets this giant stat boost. What are you doing? Don't walk into the light. Haven't you ever heard that? Oh, she wants a hug. Big giant hug and all is well. Are we all getting a stat boost? I'd like stat boosts. Stat boosts would be good. Come on. Fancy stat boosts. Give it. Give it here. Everybody seems to be like, hands. Hands? Well, I didn't get to see his hands, so I don't know if he did that or not. What's going on here? It's warm in here. I don't understand what's happening. Why is it so warm? Well, maybe if you take off the coat. Take off the coat and you'll be fine. Okay. Now she's crying, right? Please tell me what's happening. I don't understand, Rinwell.
Hey, are you crying?
Yes.
I'm not the only one.
What do you mean? Oh, shit.
I heard it. Whatever it was, I heard it.
As did I. I'm not sure I'd call it a voice, but it was there.
You know, it'd be nice to know what's going on.
What just happened?
You just connected with the planet, maybe? Or maybe whatever this structure is? Because I feel like it's alive? It seems that way.
That was Dana's astral energy we just encountered. And I think what we heard might have been its voice.
Called it.
You're saying astral energy has a mind of its own?
I haven't the
Yes.
slightest idea. But do you remember what happened when we fought Balsef back in Calaglia?
Yeah, the astral energy turned into a big
You
giant
mean when
monster.
that fire monster came out of the spirit vessel?
Exactly. There was such a huge overflow of astral energy, it caused a monster to spawn and take physical form. Maybe the same thing happened here, just with way more astral energy and a bigger monster.
I wouldn't
Does
say
that
that one
mean
was
if you gather
bigger, but it
enough
was more
astral energy, it can become
corporeal.
sentient or take a
corporeal. I
physical
can't remember
form?
what that word is.
That's what I'm guessing, but it's just speculation. Master cores are able to hold a lot more energy than a spirit vessel,
Yes.
but we still haven't seen anything like that happen in our dealings with them.
That being said, there may be a mechanism of sorts inside master cores and spirit vessels that prevent such reactions.
Yeah, maybe.
That fire monster. I remember how it only appeared after Balsef's spirit vessel broke.
Then the reason Rinwell was able to sense all that astral energy earlier must have been because it was too much for that Zoogle to contain by itself.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Then where do you think the Zoogle went?
We just killed it.
All that energy and poof, it's gone. The Zoogle with it. Doesn't that sound weird to anyone?
Indeed it does. However, in order for us to move our hypothesis forward, we will need to gather more evidence first. On that note, how are you holding up, Rinwell?
We killed
I
the
just can't work
Zoogle.
out why. Why the voice reached out to me first.
Because you're a mage?
Rinwell?
I don't know.
I I can't help but wonder if it's because of my heritage
Well, that's
that
what I
I
was
was the one to
thinking.
hear it. Sorry. That's a strange thing to think, isn't it? Anyway, we should
No,
get
that
going,
seems
right?
that seems
We
pretty.
need to make sure the
pretty
energy
sound
flow
logic.
has actually stopped.
Are we gonna have to take this winding path all the way back down, too?
Yeah.
Yes.
But if anything, it should be easier than the climb up.
Really? Well then.
Actually, I've heard it's easier to develop muscle aches when going down.
Everything all right? You kind of looked
It's
like
a little,
you wanted to get something
little
off your
iffy.
chest.
It can be either or, really.
Huh? Oh,
Or not, you know, whatever.
Yes,
Yeah.
maybe no.
you know,
Yeah?
sorry, never mind. Just forget it.
You want to try being a little less cryptic, maybe? All right, jeez. Sorry
The
for
owl
taking
is
an
vicious.
Stop it! It's okay, Hoodle! Sorry. I guess I still don't really know how to put it into words.
Nah, that's fine. No rush. It might help you to talk about it, though.
It's a very vicious owl. I
I'll
don't
keep
understand
that in
it.
mind. And thanks.
Okay, so Central Core. Kind of want to go back into the Central Core. Let's see if there's anything. Oh, looks locked down. Okay. Can't teleport, eh? Oh, there's a new quest. Let's see, no new quests here. No new quests here. There's still the palace one there. New quest there. Wait a second, where did that other quest go? Oh no, that was the other one I was looking at. Never mind. Leap. Oh, you guys are back, are you?
We seem to have come across something a little...
Well...
Don't tell me. Come and face me. I'm on. Take this. You're mine. It's over. Try it.
I might as well just use these now. I didn't really use a lot of them at the boss. Well, I did use a lot of them at the boss, but I didn't need them specifically. Dodge, dodge, dodge.